Explain transparency and accountability in administrative law. Transparency and accountability are essential principles of modern administrative law and good governance. In a democratic state, administrative authorities exercise extensive powers and control significant public resources. Therefore, their decisions and actions must be open to public scrutiny, and authorities must be answerable for the manner in which their powers are exercised. Transparency ensures openness in administration, while accountability ensures responsibility for administrative decisions and conduct. Together, they help prevent corruption, arbitrariness, misuse of power, and administrative inefficiency. Meaning and importance. Transparency means openness and accessibility of information relating to governmental policies, decisions, procedures, and activities. It enables citizens to understand how and why administrative decisions are made. Accountability means the obligation of administrative authorities and public officials to explain, justify, and accept responsibility for their actions and decisions. These two principles are closely connected. Transparency provides citizens with information, while accountability provides mechanism through which authorities can be questioned and held responsible. They strengthen public confidence and are essential for democratic and responsible administration. Transparency in public administration. Transparency requires administrative authorities to conduct their affairs openly and provide relevant information to citizens, subject to lawful restrictions. It discourages unnecessary secrecy and enables citizens to scrutinize governmental decisions. The Right to Information Act 2005 is an important instrument for promoting transparency in India. It provides citizens with access to information held by public authorities and promotes transparency and accountability in their functioning. Transparency is also promoted through publication of rules and policies, proper maintenance of administrative records, disclosure of relevant information, reasoned decision making, public consultations, and accessible grievance redressal mechanisms. It therefore acts as an important safeguard against arbitrary administrative action. Accountability of administrative authorities. Administrative accountability means that administrative authorities must remain answerable for the exercise of their powers and duties. They are accountable to the Constitution, legislature, courts, superior administrative authorities, and ultimately to the public. An administrative authority cannot exercise its powers according to personal preference. Its actions must have legal authority and conform to principles such as the rules of law, natural justice, fairness, reasonableness, and proportionality. Where an authority exceeds its jurisdiction, acts arbitrarily, or abuses its power, appropriate legal or administrative mechanisms can be used to correct such action. Accountability, therefore, ensures that administrative power is exercised not merely efficiently but also lawfully and responsibly. Types of accountability. Political accountability. Political accountability arises from the responsibility of the executive to the elected legislature. In India's parliamentary system, the Council of Ministers is collectively responsible to the Lok Sabha under Article 75(3). Ministers are answerable to Parliament through questions, debates, discussions, motions, and parliamentary committees. This ensures democratic supervision over government policies and administrative actions. Administrative accountability. Administrative accountability operates within the executive machinery itself. Superior authorities supervise subordinate officials through departmental inquiries, disciplinary proceedings, inspections, performance evaluation, service rules, and internal grievance mechanisms. This form of accountability ensures that public servants perform their duties according to law, rules, and prescribed administrative standards. Judicial accountability. Judicial accountability is maintained primarily through judicial review. The Supreme Court under Article 32 and High Court under Articles 226 and 227 can examine administrative actions. Court may intervene where an administrative authority acts without jurisdictions, violates fundamental rights, breaches principles of natural justice, and exercises power arbitrarily or unreasonably. Judicial review, therefore, provides an important external control over administrative authorities. Financial accountability. Financial accountability ensures that public money is collected, allocated, and spent according to law and for authorized purposes. The Controller and Auditor General of India plays an important role in maintaining financial accountability under Articles 148 to 151 of the Constitution of India. The CAG audits the accounts of the Union and states and submits reports to the appropriate constitutional authorities for consideration by the legislature. Parliamentary and legislative committees, particularly the Public Accounts Committee, further examine government expenditure and strengthen financial control. Mechanisms for ensuring accountability. Accountability in public administration is maintained through several constitutional, statutory, judicial, and administrative mechanisms. Judicial review controls illegal and arbitrary administrative action, while parliamentary control ensures democratic supervision of the executive. The Right to Information Act 2005 enables citizens to obtain information from public authorities and facilitates public scrutiny. Other mechanisms include departmental inquiries, CAG audits, parliamentary committees, vigilance institutions, grievance redressal mechanisms, Lokpal and Lokayukt institutions, citizen charters, social audits, and digital monitoring systems. These mechanisms collectively ensure that public officials remain answerable for their decisions and use public resources responsibly. Legal provisions. The important constitutional and statutory provisions relating to transparency and accountability include Article 14, Equality before law and protection against arbitrary state action. Article 75(3), Collective responsibility of the Council of Ministers to the Lok Sabha. Articles 32, 226 and 227, Constitutional remedies and judicial review. Articles 148 to 151, Constitutional framework relating to the CAG. Right to Information Act 2005, Access to Information and Promotion of Transparency and Accountability. Lokpal and Lokayuktas Act 2013, Mechanism for inquiry into allegations of corruption against specified public functionaries. Conclusion. Transparency and accountability are fundamental requirements of modern democratic administration. Transparency enables citizens to know how governmental decisions are made, while accountability ensures that administrative authorities can be questioned and held responsible for their conduct. Through judicial review, parliamentary control, the RTI framework, CAG audits, administrative supervision, and anti corruption mechanisms, Indian administrative law seeks to make administration more open, responsible, and citizen oriented. Together, transparency and accountability strengthen the rule of law and provide an important foundation for good governance.